Artists borrow, great artists steal. I read this quote by Steve Jobs and I started thinking about it. Is it really true or it is just kind of a quote of a quote? So I after that I read a book called Still Like an Artist by the Austin Coley. 10 things that nobody told you about being creative. And after reading this book that I realized that okay, it is true that still you have to still like an artist. And today in this video I'm going to share the 5 key takeaways out of the 10 takeaways that you should know if you want to become a creative person or if you want to become a creative writer. So let's get into the video and understand still like an artist, how to still like an artist, how to become a better or the creative person. First lesson is nothing is original. In this book there is one quote which says that everybody is inspired by somebody, and I started to think about that about my life and I realized that this is true. It's not like I have all the original ideas about my YouTube video or all the original concept about it. It's like I have read this somewhere, I just try to remix it, I try to add my few elements and then I try to make the video. Basically हर किसी के लाइफ में यही होता है. Everyone thinks that okay, this guy is a creative person, this guy is very creative, but creativity is all about the hiding the sources, which is I personally believe that, because creativity is all about the hiding the sources. अगर आपको source ही पता नहीं है तो everyone will call you the creative person, and that happens because I have seen this with me. Because whenever I write something, whenever I talk about something, people think that I'm too much of creative, I'm a creative person, but that's not true. I just read a lot of things, I just try to remix a lot of things, and then I try to present in my own way. So that's how you can become a creative. So if you think that somebody is very creative or somebody is very original, it's never about that. It's all about creativity. It's all about कि you have to understand कि nothing is original. Life में कुछ भी original नहीं होता. There are some places people you have not read and probably they have read and they're trying to come up from from that location or come up from that reading material. So it's all about that. So next time you think that you don't have any original idea, you don't even need an original idea. You just read a lot of stuff, you try to remix a lot of things, like at some point you may read 1 plus 1 is equals to 2. At some places you may read 0 plus 2 is equals to 2. At some places you may read 4 minus 2 is equals to 2. So the way you add all of this element, that is going to make you the creative person. It's never about originality, it's more about how many things you read, how many things you understand, and how to use all of those things for your better life or better creative person. Second lesson is don't wait until you are ready. This is a really important lesson which I learned from the book Still Like an Artist. We think that we need a perfect video, we think that we need a perfect blog, we think we always need a perfect Instagram picture to post or to talk about. It's never about that. You have to start from the scratch, and from the start you don't have to be ready, you don't have to be the perfect to post that shit or to post that content. It's okay to have the bad content, but the more important is you have to start. You have to start that first YouTube video, you have to start that first blog, you have to post that first tweet, you have to post that first reel. It's all about that first step that you have to take without even thinking about making that perfect. You will learn all of those things while in the journey. I remember my first YouTube video which was absolutely terrific, which even I don't want to see that because it feels like a cringe, because I was looking at somewhere else, video shooting at the somewhere else, I feel like I was reading the script and that kind of stuff. So but you have to start, you have to put that first video, and once you do some kind of quantity work, like you get better when you do same thing again and again. Like if you talk about drawing, the more you draw, then you get better at it. The more you do work, then your physics will be better at it. So it's all about that first start, it's all about that first step, and it's all about always stealing that first thing. So whenever you are ready, if you think that I have to be ready for this, you don't have to think about it. Just go and post that thing. No one is gonna judge you, no one is gonna think you. It's all in your mind. It's called the spotlight effect. And if you understand the spotlight effect, then you will go ahead and post that thing. Third lesson which I learned from this book is do things that wanted in your life. So basically the concept says that basically डू थिंग्स जो आपको अपने लाइफ में चाहिए. बेसिकली अगर आपको लगता है कि अगर इस बुक का रिव्यू मेरे पास होता तो आई वुड हैव डन मच बेटर, और ये बुक मुझे पहले से मिल गई होती तो आई वुड हैव डन बेटर, और अगर ये बुक मुझे उस टाइम पे मिली होती पढ़ने के लिए, देन आई हैव डन मच बेटर इन माई लाइफ. सो डू थिंग्स दैट यू ऑलवेज वांटेड इन लाइफ. इट्स अ वेरी शॉर्ट सेंटेंस, but it's really important. Do that video or shoot that video which you wanted in life. Not everyone wanted to talk about, but you wanted in your life. So always think about from that perspective, that what you wanted in life, and try to create that perfect thing or try to work on that thing, rather than the mass following or rather than the mass thing which might give you the little bit of fame and money, but that's not going to give you a lot of things, happiness, satisfaction in your life. So if you want that the main goal to get happiness and satisfaction, then do the thing that you wanted in life, not everyone wanted in life. Fourth lesson I learned is do great work and share with the world. Well, this book, combination of show your work and the still like an artist. So whenever you do some kind of work, like if you on my Instagram, follow on my Instagram, I share a lot of entertainment reel. It's not about कि भाई मुझे ये चाहिए वो चाहिए. I need a perfect background. I need everything perfect. I don't even think about it. I just go shoot that video and post it. I don't even think about how people are going to react, how people are going to think. I just post that stuff. So it's all about doing the great work in whatever the capacity you have and sharing it online. And while sharing the online, when you share a lot of content, like one blog might not give you a lot of recognition, and one video might not give you a lot of things, but posting thousands of blogs will definitely help you to get better at it, and you will able to connect with a lot of people. Like I remember talking with the Amish Tripathi, then a lot of storytellers like Savi Sharma, then Ashish, then a lot of people I met in real life just because of my YouTube videos and just because of my channel. So if you are the person who are into that and who always wanted to network really big, then do the great work and share with the world, and people will able to connect with you. Last lesson I learned from this book is it's okay to have the multiple passions. Like personally for me, I am a kind of person who get bored with the things easily. Like I do a lot of things. I do book blogging, I do marketing, I have a YouTube channel, Instagram page, I talk about finance, I do freelancing, I talk about business, startup. I love guitar. Like if you have seen the video, then I love guitar, I love vlogging, then I love also skating, I love coding also. So I do a lot of things. I love drawing also, I love origami also. So I do a lot of things, and it's okay to have the multiple passion. Don't think or don't try to restrict yourself into the fit into the one category. It's okay to fit into the multiple category, and it's okay to have the multiple passions. I do have the multiple passions, and I so wanted to talk about each and everything in the future videos, but it's okay to have the multiple passions. Don't even think about you need only one passion, because passion have a limit. Like when you become a good at one passion, then you get bored with it. So it's okay to have the multiple passion. If you have a lot of passions, try to follow as many passions you can. Don't try to restrict with only one, otherwise you will get bored and you will get that existential crisis, like why I'm doing, for what reason I am doing. So you will get a lot of questions. If you don't want that questions, then try to follow a lot of passions. And if you already have the passions, then try to nurture them. Don't try to try to fit into the one box. Get out of the box and do whatever you want to do. So this is the 5 lessons I learned from this book, Steal Like an Artist. Stealing is a great concept, but you should know how to steal, and for that reason you have to read this book. There are 10 lessons actually. Out of that 10 lessons, I have shared only 5 lessons, and if you want other 5 lessons, then make sure you read this book, Steal Like an Artist, which will help you to become a more and more creative person in your life. Whether it is YouTube video, blog, whatever you want to do, you will become more and more creative. If you are interested into the show your work book review, then check out this video where I shared the show your work review. And if you are looking for the collective review of the 3 books, then check out this video where I shared the collective review of the show your work, Still Like an Artist, and the Keep Going, these 3 books, which will help you to understand what is this book about. So that's all for the today. See you in the next one.